Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. As you guys can see, I do have the Keychron K2 right in front of me, and this is the model with the blue mechanical switches. As you guys can hear, yeah, there you go. They are the blue switches, very loud. Do I regret getting them? I'll get into that in this video. And just wanted to also mention, I do have the wooden armrest, wrist rest, because as you guys do know, this keyboard is indeed, in fact, a thick boy, 100% a thick boy. If my camera will even get into focus, there you go. You guys can see this keyboard is a very thick boy. So that's why I did order the wrist rest, even though it is a bit of a scam. This piece itself, when I ordered it, was I believe $25, so expensive, but I do have to say very nice quality. But the Keychron K2, I've used it for around 4 months now, I think it is. I ordered the Keychron K1 and I ordered the Keychron K2, and I've been using the K2 ever since. Do I regret buying it? Absolutely not. This keyboard has been fantastic for me, and I'll get into why. So first of all, the build quality. The build quality on this keyboard is in fact fantastic. There's no bend to it whatsoever, no matter. Literally, there's no bend to this. You are not bending this. And secondly, the design. As you guys can already see, the metal is like a very nice satin blue color, and it doesn't pick up fingerprints or anything like that. And it's got a very nice, classy looking dark blue, navy blue kind of glow to it, and it looks fantastic. And the keyboard itself is great, as you guys can see, and it's got a very nice two-tone grey look to it. I'm a big fan. As you guys can see, I've got a setup that matches my keyboard, matches my mouse, and my monitor, which I'll show you guys in a second, also matches this theme. So like it's taken my setup game to the next level. And next we also have the wrist rest. The wrist rest matches really nicely with the keyboard itself, as you guys can see. And for me, the orange bit was a bit over the top for me in the beginning, but I did get used to it. I did switch it out first. I put the grey keycap in because they do come with a few spare keycaps, which I will try to find in just a second. Yep, here they are, guys. So these are the extra keycaps that do come with the keyboard, and you guys are able to switch out the orange key for the grey one. But I switched out like that, and it looked really nice, but it just lost that edge to it. I don't know how to explain it. It just lost that uniqueness to it. So I put it back in, and I've never looked back ever since. And furthermore, the keycaps, I went with the blue ones, which are very loud. I don't know if I regret getting the blue ones. Sometimes I do wish they were a little bit quieter. Sometimes, yeah, as I said, sometimes I do wish they were a bit quieter, because if you guys give it a listen, so yeah, you guys can't see it, but I just opened up like 500 million tabs on my computer. I don't know what's going on there, but that's besides the point. So this is what a spacebar sounds like, and this is what nearly every other key sounds like. But as you guys can see, it sounds fantastic, but sometimes it does get a little bit jarring, because sometimes you just want a bit of peace and quiet, and you just clickety all over the place. I don't think I regret getting them, but sometimes I do wish I had the option for my keyboard to be quieter. But as I said, I'm 50-50. If I know personally, if I had gotten the brown switches and it was very quiet, sometimes I would want to wish that the keyboard was louder. But because I've got the loud one, sometimes I'm going to wish it's quieter. It's just how life works, basically. Grass is always greener on the other side, kids. But as I said, I don't regret getting the blue switches. Now the wrist rest. The one major benefit with this wrist rest is that whenever you're using it, you don't really get sweaty. Well, I've never gotten sweaty, and I'm a pretty sweaty guy. So I haven't really like faced any issues with sweat, because I know with the other wrist rests you can get pretty sweaty on those. But I've never had any issues like this, and whenever there has been any marks or like any dirt on it, you can easily just clean it off. It's not like those cotton ones or those soft touch ones where if a little dirt gets onto it, it's really hard to clean. So this is one of the major benefits of having a wooden wrist rest. But some people have said that the wrist rest is too hard, and that's not the case at all here, guys. For me, I've never had any issues. I've never had any sore wrists. I have typed for a long period of time, but I've never had any issues where my wrists have hurted or anything like that. It is hard, obviously, because it's wooden, but I've never had an issue where this has been uncomfortable for me. And as I said, you get a nice little Keychron labeling right here, Keychron badging. So that's really nice as well. So the battery life, how has the battery life been on this Keychron K2? First of all, I just wanted to show you, you guys are able to use this on battery, or you guys can use this on cable. It doesn't really matter. You can do whichever one you want. If my camera decides to get into focus, there you go. So as you guys can probably read here, you can decide to use it on a Mac, or you guys can use it on Windows. And as you guys can see, I've got it on Windows, and here it gives you an option of Bluetooth, off, and basically cable. And this is where the charger goes. One more gripe I do have with the charger is that you pretty much have to use the charger that comes with it, because any other USB-C chargers that you get, they are going to be really, let me just scratch this off. Any other USB-C chargers you get, well, the one gripe I do have with the charging port is that you do tend to have to use the charger that comes with it, and this is because it's ingrained in there, like it's integrated deep in there. So some chargers that are thicker don't really fit, so you have to use the cable that comes with it, which isn't too bad because the cable that comes with it is really nice and it's braided. But it would be really nice to be able to use any cable you want. And where was I? Oh, I was talking about battery life before I got sidetracked again. So the battery life has been fantastic. I can honestly say the 4 months I've had it, I can pretty much say that I've only charged it around 4 times, 5 times, maybe the maximum 6 times. It's just I don't even remember charging it. That's how fantastic the battery life has been. However, I do have to mention that the RGB has not really been turned on. So I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys what the RGB looks like on this keyboard. I'm going to dim the light so you guys can get a better look at what the RGB looks like. So guys, as you guys can see, this RGB lighting is fantastic. There's nothing missing here. Everything looks very nice and illuminated. And there's multiple different styles you can obviously go for. You can download the Keychron software on your computer, and you can basically the customization is endless here. It's like the customization you get with Razer, where you can customize every single key separately and make the design your hearts want. But again, there's multiple different designs. As you guys can see, we have this one too. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one, etc. But you get the point. The point is that the RGB is very nice, and I think they do charge extra for the RGB. So I thought, why not? Even if I don't use it, it's not very expensive. It was around, I think, $7 or $10, around $7 to $10 extra for the RGB model. So I thought, why not go ahead and grab the RGB one? But as I said, I'm not a big fan of RGB, so I tend to leave it off like that. That's why I also get better battery life. But anyways, that's that. So guys, now that you've seen the RGB, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. I'm just gonna lower the brightness like that and turn it off basically. So what else do we have to talk about this keyboard? Have I had any issues in terms of quality from using the keyboard nearly every day for 4 months straight? No, nothing at all. Everything is as sturdy as it was when I got it. No keys have come off, and no key has become loose. Everything is perfectly working. It sounds like I'm some ambassador for Keychron from like the company. I paid for this with my own money, so I'm not just giving you guys a biased review because I got it for free or anything like that. As you guys are able to see here, every single key is still exactly where it should be. There's no dodgy wobble going on. There's nothing silly going on like that. Every single key is very, very sturdy, and I have no complaints in terms of quality at all. I do have to say, like, this keyboard, this wrist rest, I don't know how, but I did manage to get some indentations in there. I don't know if that was like that from the beginning when I got it from new, but yeah, I don't know how that happened. Wrist rest on the bottom also has some wooden padding. As you guys can see, it's a bit dirty because I've been using it for 4 months straight, as I said, and it's picked up some dust. But the point being is that it's not going to slide around on your desk. It's going to be very, very nice and grippy because these are rubber paddings. So once it's on, like, there's no moving it. Sorry, I'm going to shake my camera. And so the ports that I showed you on the keyboard are the only ports that are on the keyboard. So there's just one USB-C keyboard, one USB-C keyboard, one USB-C port. I don't know why you would need another port. There's a toggle for Windows, for Mac, Bluetooth off, and cable. And there isn't much else on the keyboard at all. So as you guys can see, very, very nice looking keyboard. I've also got the Keychron K1 right here, and I haven't really used it. I bought both, and I was going to decide which one I was going to keep and which one I was going to go ahead and sell on. But I haven't really used this much. I used it for a first day or two. However, I couldn't get used to the little key travel. I'll also be doing a review on this. I'm going to start using this keyboard right after this review because I want to give this keyboard a try as well and make a nice review on this too. But I have used this keyboard for around a month too, so I do have some thoughts on this. But anyways, guys, let me put this away. But that's pretty much it, guys. So the keyboard here, as I said, is fantastic. If you guys like the way it looks, go ahead and buy it. But I do not suggest to use this keyboard without a wrist rest because it's as I said, it's a thick boy, and it's a bit hard to like keep your wrists slanted and type like this the whole time. So do get a wrist rest. You don't have to get the one directly from Keychron. Just make sure you have a wrist rest if you're using this keyboard. That's all you have to know. But anyways, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe. Hoping to hit 5k subs by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible or not, but that's what we're aiming for. So please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Hope you enjoyed the video. And again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.